ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। Nitika, can you repeat?
Unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah,
can you repeat, ma'am?
Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha.
Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Nirvignam Kuru Deva Sarvakameshu Sarvada.
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakameshu Sarvada.
Is Karyeshu. Okay, Karya. Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Repeat.
Yes. Sarvakaryeshu
Karyeshu Sarvada.
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Parishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Thank you. So today we will complete the 15th chapter. Last 2 slokas are left. Before that, Amma, you want them to introduce themselves? Yeah.
Yes, okay. So Namo Namaha, Sarvesham Namo Namaha. So today we will have the short introductions in Samskritam. Vedant, nice to see you. Do you remember how to introduce yourself in Samskritam? You want to start?
मम नाम वेदान्तः अहं छात्रा अहं हैदराबाद नगरे वसामि मम माता शिल्पा मम पिता
धन्यवादः उत्तमम्. Okay, now next Vishruta.
मम नाम विश्रुता अहं छात्रा अहं दिल्ली नगरे वसामि मम माता नाम श्रीमती सौम्या अस्ति मम पितुः नाम श्रीमती विजय अस्ति अहम् अग्रजा मम अनुजा नाम श्री समृता अस्ति. धन्यवादः.
अस्तु, धन्यवादः. उत्तमं. Sai?
Amma, I only have one doubt. What do we call small brother in Sanskrit?
Anujah.
Okay. Mama nama Nishantaha. Mama Chatraha. Mama Bengaluru.
Aham Chatra.
Aham Chatraha. Mama Bengaluru Nagare Vasami. Mama Mata Suhasini. Mama Pita Chandrasekharaha. Mama Anujaha Vedantaha. Dhanyavadaha.
Super. Shobhanam, Uttamam, Dhanyavadaha. Kimapi Asti, Virat? Vadatu va?
मम नाम विराटः अहं छात्रः अहं नगरे हैदराबाद वसामि मम पिता रघु मम माता निहारिका मम अग्रजा विवान् धन्यवादः
Mama Agrajaha Vivan. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should say Mama Mata Niharika Ji. It sounds today the generation is just saying Niharika is my mother. Okay. Anybody else? I missed out. Vaishnavi, you want to try?
Amen. When I was learning Sanskrit.
You want to say a few words or no?
Then I want to say a few words on my introduction in Sanskrit.
Okay, go ahead.
Sarvebhyah namaskarah. Mama nama G Vaishnavi. Mama matuh nama Madhavi. Mama pituh nama V Ravikumarah. Aham panchami kakshayam pathami. Aham Tamil Nadu Rashtre Nagarkoil Nagare Vasami. मम विद्यालयस्य नाम केन्द्रीय विद्यालयः सर्वेषां शुभं भवतु धन्यवादः
Oh, धन्यवादः. Super. And where did you learn Sanskritam, Vaishnavi?
Then I learned Sanskritam in Samskrita Bharati Telangana.
Telangana online.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Shobhanam, Uttamam. Fantastic.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. So now we can continue with Geeta. Very nice.
So today we will have the last two slokas of 15th chapter. Hema, you can display 19 and 20. 19. Okay, first 19. So who can repeat after me? Virat? Any Kushi is there, ma? Kushi is joined?
No, Kushi is not there.
No, not there. Okay, let Virat chant after me. Virat, are you ready? Virat? Unmute yourself, Virat. Are you ready?
Yes, Amma. Amma?
Last 19th and 20th we will repeat.
Okay.
And then from first onwards, one more revision we will have. Okay. Yo mameva ma sammudhaha.
Yo mameva sammudhaha.
Mameva ma sammudhaha.
Maveva sammudhaha.
One ma is also there, no? Mameva ma
Mamemaha
sammudhaha.
sammudhaha.
Okay. Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamam.
Yo mameva sammudhaha.
Yo mavevam sammudhaha.
Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamam.
Yo mamevam sammudhaha.
Yo mamema sammudhaha.
That you have to be clear, Virat. Mameva ma. Yo mamevam
Yo mamema
sammudhaha.
sammudhaha.
Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamam.
Sa sarvavid bhajati.
Sa sarvavid bhajati.
Mam
Mam
sarvabhavena bharata.
sarvabhavena bharata.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Sa sarvabhijmagati mam.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Sa sarvabhijmagati mam.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Yo mamevam sammudah.
Yo mamevam sambuddhah.
Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamam.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Very good. Once more. Yo mamevam sammudah. Janati purushottamam.
Yonami sambuddhah. Janati
Wait, Virat. Yo mamevam. Yo mamevam sammudah.
Yo mamevam sambuddhah.
Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamam.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Sa sarvabhijmagati mam.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Now last sloka. Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Next slide. I can't see the thing.
Hema, 20th sloka. Last one.
Okay.
Not that little scroll down actually. Iti guhyatamam. Correct. Can you see now, Virat?
Yes.
Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Iti guhyatam shastram.
Guhyatamam.
Guhyatam shastram.
Not tam. Tamam.
Tamam. Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Idamuktam maya nakha.
Idimtyam bhayanagha.
Idamuktam.
Idamuktam bhayagnaha.
Not ba. Ma. Maya nakha.
Mayanagha.
Yes. Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Idamuktam maya nakha.
Muktam mayanagha.
Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Idamuktam maya nakha.
Idamuktam mayanagha.
Etat buddhva.
Etat buddhva.
Buddhiman syat.
Buddhiman syat.
Syat.
Buddhiman syat.
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 Kritakrityascha
Kritakrityascha
bharata.
bharata.
Etad buddhva buddhiman syat.
Etat buddhva buddhiman syat.
Kritakrityascha bharata.
Kritakrityascha bharata.
Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Iti guhyatamam shastram.
Idamuktam maya nakha.
Idamuktam mayanagha.
एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्
एत्य बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्
कृतकृत्यश्च भारत.
कृतकृत्यश्च भारत.
Once more. इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ.
इति गुह्यं मम शास्त्रम् इदम् उक्तं मया नघ.
गुह्यतमम् इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम्
इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया
इदमुक्
नघ.
एतद् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्
एतत् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात्
कृतकृत्यश्च भारत.
कृतकृत्यश्च भारत.
Okay, thank you. Now we will revise the whole chapter once with other children. But listen carefully, okay, Virat? Because 30th, everybody has to present some slokas. 12th chapter as well as 15th chapter. Okay. So listen carefully and practice yourself. So next, Nishant. Nishant, can you repeat the first two slokas?
Okay, Amma.
You know already this, you
Yeah,
can
I
chant
already know
without
this.
my.
Okay.
Okay, then you start. Okay, first. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाकम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्.
Next also. You know, or
Yes,
should I repeat?
I know this one. अधश्चोर्ध्वं
Okay.
प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृत्ता विषयप्रवाला अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके.
Very good. Like that, you practice the whole sloka. Okay. You
Okay,
had to present on the last day of this month. Okay. Now next, Hasini. Hasini can do third sloka.
Amma, shall I do first and second?
No, first and second over. Third one I will chant. You can repeat. Okay.
Yeah.
न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते
न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते
नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा
नान्तो न चातिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा
अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
अश्वत्थमेवं सुविरूढमूलम्
मेनम् अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम्
असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा
असङ्गस्तस्तेन दृढेन चित्वा.
Next one. Hasini, I cannot see you. I can see only the waves. Beach.
Now you
Can I see your face also?
Amma, now
yeah.
you.
Yeah, now I can see. Tata padam tat parimargitavyam.
ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम्
Yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah.
यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः
Tameva chadyam purusham prapadye.
तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये
Yatah pravritti prasrita purani.
यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रस्तुता पुराणी.
Okay, next. Who is next to repeat after me? Thank you, Hasini. Fifth sloka. Vaishnavi?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैः गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत्.
One more. Next also.
न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम.
Very good. More slokas, 2 more you can repeat.
Yes, ma'am.
You can chant yourself.
Yes, ma'am. And 7th and 8th.
Yes.
ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनश्रेष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्.
Excellent, Vaishnavi. Very good. Next, we will have with Vishruta. Vishruta, are you ready? 9th and 10th.
श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः.
2 more.
यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मानमन्यवस्थितं यतन्तो प्रकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः. यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्.
Very good. Vishruta, very good chanting. Nice. Thank you. Now, next 4 slokas. Who can repeat? If you can chant, you can. Otherwise, you can repeat. Who is that? Anybody volunteers? Other Vaishnavi is there? The trio. Are you there?
No, ma'am. They're not there.
No, they are not there. Then who are all there? Just tell me, Disha.
Okay, Amma. Vedant, Nikita, and
Okay,
yeah, they didn't.
only 2. Huh? Vedant, can you repeat 13th sloka after me?
Ma'am, may I do,
Vedant?
ma'am? Ma'am, may I do?
Okay. Yeah, you do. You can do or you want me to chant first?
Ma'am, can you chant first, ma'am?
Yeah. Gama Vishya cha Bhutani.
Gama Vishya cha Bhutani.
Dharayamyaham
Dharayamya Mojasa.
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 Gama Vishya cha Bhutani. Dharayamyaham Mojasa.
Gama Vishya cha Bhutani. Dharayamya Mojasa.
Pushnami chaushadi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadi
Di.
Sharva.
Chaushadi Somo bhutva ras
सोमो भूत
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः
Gamavisya cha bhutani
गामाविश्य च भूतानि
dharayamyaham
धारयाम्यमोजसा
pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
पुष्णामि
Chaushadhi
चौषधि सर्व सोमो
Somo
भूत्वा
rasatmakah.
रसात्मकः
Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
Next slide.
Next 14th Hema. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
अहं वैष्णरो भूत्वा
Vaishvanaro
वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः.
प्राणिनां श्रीतसः
देहमाश्रितः देहमाश्रितः.
देहमाश्रितः
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
अहं वैष्णरो भूतः वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः.
प्राणिनां
देहमाश्रितः.
देहमाश्रितः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः.
प्राणापानसमयुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः.
प्राणापानसंयुक्तः
समायुक्तः.
समायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
Once more repeat, we will the same. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
अहं वैष्णरो भूतः
Vaishvanaro.
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा
Correct. Praninam dehamashritah.
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
देहमाश्रितः.
देहमाश्रितः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः.
प्राणापायसमायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
Om Lakshmi Garu. I
Thank
think
you. Yes,
Yeah.
Amma, we will stop with this time. Yeah, we will stop now. We will practice next week also. Thank you, everybody. Now we will go to Hema's story.
No, I think Sanatana Dharma, right?
Okay.
Okay. Story will be last. Okay.
Home to all children. Last week, we discussed some episodes from Ramayana and saw what values we could learn from them. That is obedience to parents, respect to elders, and avoiding bad company, need for family bonding, then charity, and then gratitude. All these values we saw last week. So this week, 5 of you are going to present more values from other episodes of Ramayana. So first, Vishruta is going to present Rama meets Guha. According to the storyline, we have made the sequence. So this comes first. Just a minute.
Yes.
One second, Vishruta. Yes, Vishruta, you can start.
During the beginning of their exile, Rama, along with Sita, reached at the banks of river Ganga. Guha, Rama's old childhood friend who was a hunter, came to receive them. As Guha rushed to meet Rama, Rama hugged Guha to show his affection towards Guha. Rama, even though being a royal prince, never had the arrogance of being one. His friendship with Guha exhibits his simplicity and affection towards other people, irrespective of their status. Guha requests Rama to stay with him forever so that he can have the pleasure of serving him for the rest of his life. But Rama simply disagrees, as he was committed to the promise that he had made to his father. Guha bought sumptuous food, many luxuries, and everything that he could offer. But Rama declined them because he was committed to the promise to his father, and he had taken a vow to live the life of an ascetic, to wear simple clothes, to eat fruits and roots, and to sleep on a rough grass bed. Rama was not even tempted to take the luxuries for even a moment. Rama had declined the food for himself, but he ordered Guha to give the food to his horses. This shows that he had respect and gratitude to the horses. Thus, the lessons that we learned are that we should always be simple, we should live a simple life, and we should have the value of treating everyone equally, irrespective of their status. And we should be committed to our promise and to stand by our words. We should always control our temptations, and we should express gratitude to all. Dhanyavad.
Thank you,
Okay.
Vishruta.
You have presented good values from that. Next will be V. Vaishnavi. She is going to talk about Sugriva and Vani.
One minute, ma'am. Ma'am, how to present the slides, the tab, Google Slides?
Hema ma'am, does she have a presentation access?
No, mute ladka hai.
Vaishnavi, there will be a share screen option in the bottom.
She is not having Amma, she needs
Let me see if I can.
I have given share permissions to everybody
everybody. Okay.
because just now Vishruta shared, no?
Yes, yes, Amma.
Try again, Vaishnavi.
Okay.
Vaishnavi, go to screen share. There's a green box below. Go there. A window will open where you will see your presentation. Click on it and click on share.
You have to take, if you're in Google Slides, you have to go to the Google page.
Yes, yes. Open that window on your laptop.
Okay.
Now go to screen share, green arrow below. Click on it. Can you see that Google slide over there?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, she first has to share her screen, then she has to go to her web page, and then she can actually present.
Yes, you're not able to see her.
If she's not in the tab of Google Slides.
It's okay, Vaishnavi. In case you are having difficulty, if you can present just like that for today, maybe you can share with the slides another time also. Okay?
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I will just tell the story.
Okay, Vaishnavi.
Today I am going to present the episode from Ramayana, story of two divine brothers, Vali and Sugriva.
Switch on your camera. Vaishnavi, switch on your camera.
Ma'am, my camera
Yes.
switched on.
Yes, yes. Now it's switched on.
Introduction. Vali and Sugriva were the offsprings of Lord Indra and Lord Surya. They were the children of Vriksharaja, a monkey born from Lord Brahma's tilak, who was instructed to roam the forest and kill the demons. The brothers were very powerful and were asked to live in Kishkinda mountain by Lord Brahma. Once, a demon called Dunduvi had been frightening the gods of seas and mountains. After vanquished them, they started looking for someone who would kill Dunduvi. The god of mountains told him about Vali, the monkey king of Kishkinda, who was not only a powerful ruler but also a skilled warrior. So the demon sent out a challenge to Vali. This battle resulted in the death of demon and his blood flowed through the hermitage of the sage Matanga at the mountain Rishaimukha. The sage was very angry when he saw the demon's blood had destroyed the trees he had tenderly nurtured. He saw that Vali was the one responsible. Filled with rage, he cursed Vali that if he ever set foot on mountain Rishaimukha, he would die. They fled to Vali, being permanently exiled from mountain Rishaimukha. Meanwhile, Mayali, the son of Dunduvi, challenged Vali in a bid to avenge his father's death. However, Mayali was no match for Vali, so he ran and hid in a cave. Vali and Sugriva followed him to the mouth of the cave, where Vali instructed Sugriva to wait for him outside. Sugriva waited for his brother's return for over a year. A year later, a stream of blood flowed out of the cave, and hearing no sound of his brother, Sugriva assumed his brother was dead. With his brother gone, he closed the entrance of the cave with a huge stone to prevent Mayali from escaping and returned home. Sugriva returned to the kingdom. After a lot of persuasion from his ministers, Sugriva hesitantly took over the kingdom. Vali came back and saw Sugriva ruling the kingdom. He became furious. He abandoned Sugriva from the kingdom and enslaved his wife. Sugriva thereon went to stay on mountain Rishaimukha, as Vali will not dare to come there. One day, Hanuman met Ram and Lakshman. Hanuman was the connector of friendship between Rama and Lakshmana with Sugriva. Their friendship was so strong that they could help each other. Rama asked Sugriva to challenge Vali for a duel fight. During the fight, Rama was not able to identify Vali. Rama asked Sugriva to call for a rematch. This time, Rama instructed Sugriva to wear a garland and fight. Rama shot an arrow at Vali, piercing his heart and killed him. In his dying moments, he realized his sin and asked Sugriva for forgiveness. Sugriva once again became the king of Kishkinda. Values that I learned from this episode of Ramayana. We should not be too proud because proud can bring a downfall in our life. We have to control our anger before we shout on anybody. We should have patience if we want to achieve the goal. Before we shout or yell at someone, we should first understand their intention. Thank you.
Very well expressed, Vaishnavi. Though you could not show the slides, you managed well. So next is Hasini. She is going to talk about humility of Hanuman. Bhajan time and
Unmute.
We'll search.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. 1 second. My father is searching.
there is problem. Shall we ask Nitika to say and you will do afterwards? Okay.
Harihi Om. Mama Nama Hasini. Aham Chatra. Aham Bengaluru Nagare Vasami. Today I am going to tell you a story related from Ramayana. Hanuman's humility. Hanuman met Rama. Hanuman met Rama and Lakshman in the Kishkinda forest. They were searching for Sita. In the initial meeting, Hanuman found himself working for Rama. The entire group of Vanaras, along with Hanuman, set forth to search for Sita. It so happened that once Sita's location was learned, Hanuman was the only one who had a chance to reach her. This is due to his possession of different siddhis and of yoga. Making use of these siddhis, he finally reached Sita, who was in Ashokavanam in Lanka. He prostrates in front of her and reveals his identity. After Hanuman met Sita and assured her of imminent arrival, begins a massive destruction drive, damaging Lanka. This angers Indrajit, who is Ravana's son, who uses Brahmastra to subdue him. Through in, in though invincible, Hanuman lets himself to bound by the weapon in order to show respect to Brahma. On meeting Ravana, he instructs himself as the servant of Rama and gives message that Rama would forgive him if he returns Sita honorably. Enraged, Ravana orders that Hanuman's tail should be set out in fire. When the fire is set, he escapes and burns many parts of Lanka and put out the flames in sea and proceeds back to Rama. Hanuman had every reason to be proud of his accomplishment, but he determines his self-worth on the happiness of the Supreme Lord Ram and always no desire for his fame. Moral: humility is greater than strength. We should never feel proud about our talent or strength. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
Very well depicted, Hasini, about the importance of humility. Very good. Next is Nitika.
Ma'am,
On
1 minute. I will share my screen. Ma'am, we're not able to share some photos, ma'am.
It's okay, Nitika. You can go ahead with the presentation. We can
Okay,
hear you.
ma'am. I will start. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nitika, and today I am going to present an episode from the epic Ramayana. The episode I am going to present is Ravana and Kumbhakarna's conversation and Rama's and Kumbhakarna's battle. Kumbhakarna was a great warrior. He was Ravana's younger brother and an entrusted man in Ravana's army. His power and strength was unmatched. He had won several battles for Ravana. When Ravana called for the Rakshasa council, Kumbhakarna thus said in the Sabha, "You should have consulted us before you abducted Sita. No king who does not break the law of Dharma will ever have cause to regret what he does. One who sets too much store by his own valor and acts rashly without thought for consequences will rue what he does one day. As for me, I wonder that Rama has not killed you already. I wonder that you have not choked on the venom that is another man's wife. I marvel that you haven't yet tasted the suffering that is on its way to you." Ramana's face grew dark. He opened his mouth to speak, but Kumbhakarna went on. "I'm not saying I will abandon you. No, whoever your enemy is, regardless of what is just and what is not, I will stand by you and fight. But only because you are my brother and I love you, not because I agree with what you have done." So even before the battle had begun, Kumbhakarna knew Rama was no ordinary person but God. Still, due to his loyalty, gratitude, and selflessness towards Ravana, he entered into the battle. Even when Rama had cut off his hands and legs, he did not stop fighting. From that, he showcased he was strong willed. Even when he was dying, he said, "I am ready to die in the hands of God." From that, he showcased bravery. So the qualities Kumbhakarna showcased here were loyalty, gratitude, selflessness, bravery, and being strong-willed. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitika, for sharing your perspective. It's a very unique episode that you have chosen. We enjoyed listening to you. Yeah. Next, we'll move to
finally Sai.
Sai's presentation.
After the bhajan, we will not have today. Okay, it's already late. So let Sai finish.
Okay, Amma. Wait, ma. Ravana and his 10 heads. Ravana. Ravana is often looked down upon as an evil character in the Ramayana. Ravana was one of the most knowledgeable men to have walked the earth. The 10 heads symbolize the 6 Shastras and the 4 Vedas, which he knew by heart. He was also the master of 64 types of knowledge and avid worshipper of Shiva. And no one would be able to
denied that his learnings were on par with Lord Rama. But nobody can really classify it as completely black or white. Like every other mortal, Ravana also had shades of grey. But none of us can ever deny the fact that he was one of the most dexterous characters in the epic as well. Some of the life lessons we should learn from Ravana. Everyone is an association of multiple layers. Ram once addressed Ravana as a Mahabrahman. Ravana was a villain, but that notwithstanding, he was a man of honor. Ravana was also the only Brahman in the whole wild world who had the strength to lift Shiva's Mount Kailash on his shoulders, a power bestowed to him by Shiva himself. One must never forget that ego kills. An insatiable, all-consuming ego turned out to be Ravana's Achilles heel that negate all his otherwise divine qualities. In this respect, he is and will forever serve as a lesson to illustrate that even though one is well endowed with good qualities, a single frailty in character is enough to drag you to your end. Ravana and his 10 heads represent lust. His lust for a married woman ultimately led to his end. Pride. He was very learned man, but he was too proud of his knowledge. Ego. Being proud of himself inflated his ego, which made him take steps to protect his self-image. Greed. His greed knew no bounds. It made him not only abducting women but also keep hostages also. Anger. His anger at not getting the things he wants is what destroyed him. To attach to possessions. He was too attached to everything he had and crushed all boundaries in an attempt to keep his possessions. Envy. He was easily jealous and often wanted the things that were not his to take. Insensitivity. His own ego and greed were supreme to him. He didn't care about others' people's emotion. Hatred. This is the emotion that controlled and destroyed him eventually. Fear. It was the fear of losing his wealth, possessions, and position that made him take evil actions. Everyone should practice letting go of ego, let go of attachment, let go of self-perfection which leads to regret, conquer anger, shun hatred, get rid of fear, no way for jealousy, let go of greed, fight the lust, stop being insensitive. Listen to one head instead of 10. Ravana could not control these 10 desires. Not only he ruined himself, but also his entire clan. The kingdom which he was so proud of was completely lost. He has said to have lamented by saying that, though I was the master of all knowledge, I did not put them into practice. O people, do not get spoiled like me. Though I had all the wealth, I could not enjoy anything because of excessive desires. The beauty of human is to me is that its presence, its characters in shades of black and white. We must uphold the belief that no one can be typified as good or bad. All people are a complex mechanism of emotions and characteristics, and it is best to see the good in everyone and ignore the negatives. Thank you. And Amma, I wanted to say one line from the Ramayana. Ravana's 10 heads are meant to convey the idea of his inordinate ego. With just one head, all of us have egos which are impossible to control. Then think of an ego of a person with 10 heads. When each ego head was cut off, another read its hardihood. It is the same with us. When our ego is put down to in one place, we immediately find another reason by which we can make ourselves feel important.
Thank you, Sai. Actually, Ravana is, you summarized it all very well. See, Ravana ultimately is the example of, you might be talented, skilled, you all can be very intelligent, but just by not having those, the values and morals in our life, even a very intelligent and skilled person also will not shine. So that is the importance of us learning all the Sanatana Dharma values in this Samskriti class. Very good presentation, Sai.
Very nice. We learned from you what the 10 heads represent. Okay, now
Over to
story
you,
time.
Should we have story time, Amma? It's almost okay. Okay, children, you all have wonderful presentations. Yes, we all of us enjoyed it. So now we have story time, and we are going to again see a story from Sudha Murthy's treasury. We are going to see a very nice story on brotherhood. Okay, Sudha Murthy's story. These are many stories. It's a compilation of all the stories put in a video form, from which we are going to take one story, and that is called The Wishing Tree. Yes, Nishant is smiling. I think he likes this story. So, The Wishing Tree. This story is about a small family of a mother, Geeta, and her two sons, Ram and Lakshman. Ram and Lakshman were brothers, but yes, they were stepbrothers. So, Geeta's own son was Lakshman, and her stepson was Ram. In this story, we see that Geeta was looking after both of them, but she would give extra work to Ram. Now, it is not true for all stepmothers. It is there in this story. It was such so. She used to give him washing clothes and cleaning the apartment, cleaning the house, and doing all work. But while he would do work, his younger brother Lakshman, who really loved him, just like Ram and Lakshmana, which we saw just now, just like that, he loved him. He would help him with all his chores so that his work would get over fast. And as he would wash clothes in the morning, quietly he would come and give breakfast and feed him food. So he gets energy to work and finish washing all the clothes and then go to school. So this way, he used to always support his brother, whether his mother liked it or not. And same way, even Ram also loved Lakshman a lot. So one day the mother gave, and his mother used to give him tasks which would take more time. She would feel that he's eating food, I'm clothing him, I'm giving him shelter. Let him do work for a long time. So one day she gives him a bucket with holes and tells him, go to the river, fill water and fill the tank. And as he reaches the tank, the bucket would get empty. So Lakshmana came forward and said, Bhaiya, I will help you. He goes and he says, Ram picks up the water. He closes both the holes with his palm, and quickly they run to the tank and they fill it up. When the mother comes home, she sees Ram sweeping the angan, the courtyard. And she says, what is this? I thought I told you to fill the tank with water. Ram says, yes, I filled it. Go and see. Lakshmana is playing with boats on it. So she goes there and she sees Lakshmana playing, and she understands that Lakshmana is helping him with all the chores. So now let me give a Ram one work which he has to do alone. Let him go and work hard on his own. So she tells him, go to the forest, and the edge of the forest there is long grass growing. Go and pluck and cut a huge bundle of the grass and bring it. We will go to the market and sell it for our food. So Ram goes to the edge of the forest and he's scared to enter. He sees a dense forest with the grass over there, and he's standing there in fear. At that time, a kind shepherd comes and asks him, why are you going there, young boy? Don't go. Don't go to pluck this grass. So he says, no, my mother has instructed me and I have to follow her instruction. She has told me to cut this grass. So this shepherd says, okay, so you have no other choice. So what are you going to follow your mother? So I tell you something. When you enter this grass to go and cut it, you will encounter a tree and a lot of wolves will come and attack you. But don't be scared. Stay in one place and just kneel down and close your eyes. If you are good of heart, the wolves will turn around and go away. You can cut the grass. But once you finish cutting the grass, they will come back again. So Ram says, what should I do then? He says, climb up the tree. And then he says, you will know. And he goes away. The shepherd vanishes. So Ram, with great fear, enters and he sees immediately wolves come and they all surround him. Left, right, every corner, he sees them coming in and they circle and they faster. So immediately what does Ram do? As instructed by the shepherd, he kneels down and closes his eyes. And when he opens his eyes, he sees all the wolves are missing because he is pure of heart. He's a good boy. No? So he goes and quickly cuts the grass and makes a big, huge bundle. After making the bundle, he wants to rest. Then he sees that wolves are slowly coming back again. So what did he have to do next? He had to climb up the tree. So he runs and he climbs up the tree in the center of that forest, which was there. And when he goes up, he sees golden apples hanging there. He goes on top to a safe place and he's so hungry after doing so much hard work, and he had a little bit breakfast in the morning. He plucks an apple and starts eating it. And as he's eating, he wishes, I wish I could get such good food every day and my stomach would be full. I wish my mother would give me a lot of food to eat so I'm never hungry. Immediately, he feels his stomach is full. He gets down, he sees wolves are missing, and he sees the tree has a face. It's a magical tree. The tree says, Ram, you wished never to be hungry, and tathastu. Here henceforward, you will never be hungry. You have 2 more wishes. Wish for something more. So Ram says, my mother gives me a lot of work, but I'm not able to do it properly. Please make me so strong that I can do all the work. The tree grants his wishes. He becomes huge and muscular and fit so that he can do all the work. The 3rd wish, Ram asks that my clothes are all very old and tattered. Can you give me new clothes? And the wishing tree grants it. He gets beautiful, shiny clothes and his muscular body with all this. He goes back home carrying that huge bunch of the bundle of grass on just one palm. He carries it home. The mother sees him and says, what is this? You're wearing new clothes. What happened to you? You've become so healthy and you've become so strong. And Lakshman also is very excited. He comes and asks me, Bhaiya, what happens? He asks him. So he tells the whole story, but he doesn't tell it fully. He just tells him that I went to the forest. There's a wishing tree there and I climbed up the tree and the tree gave me 3 wishes when I ate its golden apple. Geeta is hearing this and she feels, why should Ram get the benefit? My Lakshman should also get, isn't it? She feels jealous. So she tells him, Lakshman, you also go to the forest, and calls him separately, not in front of Ram. Tells him, you also go and ask for lots of money, ask for good things for yourself, okay? And she sends him to the forest. Ram next day comes to know Lakshman is not there. He asks his mother, where did you send him? She says, I've sent to the forest. Ram is immediately worried. Oh my God, the wolves are there. I didn't tell you the whole story. So you should not be scared. Now I should go and save my brother. He runs to the forest and he roars like a lion. He is so strong that the wolves, all of them run away. And Lakshman is on the tree and he comes down and Ram sees Lakshman has eaten the apple. So he says, Lakshman, you ate the apple. Why didn't you wish for safety? So Lakshman says, no. More than safety, I have seen my mother not treating you well. I wanted you to be treated well by the mother, just like she treats me and she loves you as me. And that is what I wished. Ram is so touched and he hugs him. The tree then sends them back home safely, back to the home. And as they are going there, we see that the mother has got a change of heart. She hugs both the sons and henceforth loves them in the same manner. So we see here that the love of the brotherhood, the love for one another, when we express it, it manifests, it spreads all over. The love goes around. It may be due to the magical tree, but it may be to the love of Lakshman, which he had for Ram, and the love of Ram, which he had for Lakshman, made the mother also love them more. So a few questions. How do we know that both the brothers loved each other? Quickly, children, quickly, can we have quick answers?
They helped each other.
Yes, always they helped each other. How did Geeta treat Ram?
Like a servant.
Like a servant.
Yes, she not exactly servant, but she used to give him extra work. Yes.
Extra work.
Who took care of Ram and helped him every day?
Lakshman.
Yes. What were the wishes that Ram asked the wishing tree?
He
Be
wanted
healthy, get more
muscular,
food,
healthy,
never be hungry, and get
his
new
tummy should be
clothes.
full. He wants to be healthy.
Have new
Yes,
clothes.
I heard multiple voice, but I got the answer. Healthy, new clothes, and stomach should be full always. Very good. What was Lakshman's wish? Vaishnavi, can you answer? What was Lakshman's wish?
Lakshman wished that his mother should also treat Ram equally just like him.
Very good. What did you learn from the story, Vishruta?
We should always love each other equally, and we should not treat others just because a person is distant. Doesn't mean we have to treat them differently.
Excellent. And that was the moral of the story which you gave from Ramayana also, wasn't it? Treat everyone equally. Very nice. Thank you. State one instance where you helped your sibling, cousin, or friend, in your, like, any one incident. Who can tell? Virat? Quickly, can you tell us?
So basically, my brother had to do some little chores, and then I helped him setting the utensils.
Very good, very good. Anybody else? One more last. Anybody can share how?
Ma'am, Nitika, ma'am.
Yeah, Nitika.
So my sister, she needed to get a few things from her friend's house. She's not allowed to go alone, and my mom was not at home. So I accompanied her there, and it was really heavy. I think it was like a stack of books. So I helped her bring it back.
Very nice. Every small help goes a long way. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And that finishes the story time. We can, Geeta ma'am, can we have...
Well, that's one announcement to all of you. On April 30th, we are going to have a finale sort of event where you are all going to do some presentation. It may be chanting or story or talking about values. We'll tell you afterwards. And the main thing is your parents will be joining on the day. So we are going to show your parents whatever you have been learning in Samskriti class. So the presentation should be good. Will all of you be there on 30th April? No problem, no?
Yes,
All of you will be
Yes,
there?
ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
gradually we will tell you your roles, what you have to do. Rashmi Garu, Hema ma'am, and we will be also telling you what you have to do. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you send this activity in the Samskriti WhatsApp group?
Yeah, we will do that also. Okay.
Thanks, ma'am.
Closing prayers, Lakshmi ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, children. So nicely expressed everything, all of you, very well. Nicely. I also enjoyed the Ramayana, different episodes of Ramayana. So nicely expressed. Thank you very much. So as Sudha ma'am has told, 30th April, we all have to do something you have to show. Especially this 15th chapter, I want somebody to chant very well. All of you, please practice yourself. No, two more weeks are there left, and all your exams will be over, I think. So you will have plenty of time. So please practice. Okay. Now we are closing. Asato ma sadgamaya tamasodma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.